Silva, here. Here, come. Good girl. Good girl. Good boy. Good girl.
Silver, here. Good girl.
In the early stages of development, at just 5 weeks old, the puppies begin to respond to one of the most important commands they will ever learn: recall. Unlike traditional methods that rely heavily on food motivation, this breeder is taking a different approach. There are no treats being offered, no luring with snacks. Instead, the puppies are being guided by something far more instinctual: connection. Watch closely. Each time a puppy hears its name and makes the decision to return, it's met with calm praise, gentle touch, and reassuring energy. The reward isn't something they eat, it's something they feel. At this age, the goal isn't precision, it's imprinting. Building the understanding that coming back leads to safety, attention, and belonging. This is where the foundation is laid, not just for obedience, but for trust. Training dogs is often made to look complicated, but in reality, the fundamentals are simple and rooted in consistency, timing, and clear communication. However, watch closely. Some trainers present it as overly complex, layered with jargon, strict systems, and secret methods. Not always because it's necessary, but because complexity can create dependence. The truth is, at its core, dog training is about understanding behavior and reinforcing the right choices. When done correctly, even young puppies, like these 5-week-old Presas, begin to grasp concepts like recall through nothing more than repetition, tone, and connection. This doesn't mean skill doesn't matter. It does, but simplicity is where mastery shows itself. The best trainers don't confuse the process, they clarify it.
You see the kitties? Kira. They like the dress here.
Silva, here. Here, come. Good girl. Good girl. Good boy. Good girl.
Silver, here. Good girl. Good girl.
Go call Tigger.
Tigger. He tried to get to Kira's dress. Her shoes now. He's more interested in what she got going on. Tigger.
Just think, somewhere, someone is turning dog training into a puzzle only they can solve. But watch closely. Out here, at just 5 weeks old, the puppies are already speaking a language that requires no certification to understand. No complicated systems, no secret formulas, just behavior, instinct, and response. Listen. The way they move toward energy, the way they hesitate, then commit, the way they respond to tone over words. This is the real lesson. If you slow down and observe young puppies, you begin to understand. Dog language isn't hidden. It's happening in front of you. Every interaction, every response, every moment of connection is teaching you how they think. There's no mystery to unlock, just something most people never take the time to see. The first thing you should understand about dogs begins early. Watch closely. At just a few weeks old, puppies explore the world the only way they know how, with their mouths. They bite, tug, and chew on anything they can reach.
Oh yeah, he loves
Not out of aggression, but out of curiosity and development.
call?
Not really, but I helped out.
You know your sister wanna come.
Listen. That constant
wanna
need
do
to
everything.
bite isn't a problem. It's a clue. It tells you something
got some
important.
little choppers on you.
Dogs are naturally driven to chew.
Love you,
It's
puppy.
how they
I
relieve
know, that's why
pressure,
everybody says
build
that.
jaw strength, and
got some
interact with
choppers
their
on you.
environment.
Yep, that hurts. That little piranha.
Got some choppers on you, buddy.
As darkness settles over the land, a new world awakens. Under the cover of night, the young Presa Canario puppies step cautiously into the unknown. Their small bodies stay close, instinctively drawn together, guided not by sight, but by something far older: instinct. Around them, the adult pack moves with purpose, silent, calculated, a living perimeter of protection. Every sound carries weight out here: the rustle of leaves, the distant call of the night, and the heavy, steady footsteps of the guardians who lead them. The puppies watch closely. Every movement, every pause, every reaction from the adults becomes a lesson. This is how they learn, not through commands, but through observation, through imitation. A nose to the ground, a sudden alert stance, a low, cautious step forward. The next generation begins to mirror the behavior of the pack. Confidence is not given, it is built, forged in moments like this, where curiosity meets caution and instinct begins to take shape.
They have gone out and
Out here, in the darkness, they are no longer just puppies. They are students of the pack. And tonight, their journey has already begun. Breeders and trainers often ask, how does red clay kennels produce working dogs so early? The answer isn't luck, and it isn't shortcuts. It's a system. Environment, introduction, genetics, and the confidence of the sire and dam. Each element plays a critical role. The environment shapes awareness. Constant exposure builds adaptability. Introduction creates familiarity. New sounds, surfaces, and challenges presented early and with purpose. Genetics provide the foundation. Instinct, drive, and nerve passed down through proven working bloodlines. And finally, the parent's confidence, which is passed down to the puppies. Because uncertainty creates hesitation, and hesitation transfers directly to the dog. Remove just one of these elements, and the outcome changes completely. But when all four align, you don't just raise puppies, you develop working dogs. Here is a prime example of EIGC in action. The puppies are now feeding on an elevated platform, but access is earned. To eat, they must first run the ramp, climbing toward the top with intention and drive. And remember, these puppies are only 5 weeks old. At this stage, hesitation is natural. Uncertainty is expected. But here, something different is happening. They push forward anyway, choosing elevation over comfort, challenge over fear, and to reach the top and still commit to eating despite that fear. That's not just hunger. That's confidence being built in real time. This is how working dogs are developed. In this stage of development, the puppies are faced with a new challenge. The elevated platform stands just beyond their immediate reach, inviting yet uncertain. Without guidance or assistance, each puppy must rely on instinct, curiosity, and courage to solve the problem on its own. This is where critical decision-making begins. Every step taken, every hesitation, every attempt shapes how they will respond to challenges later in life. It is here, in these small but defining moments, that independence is forged. Because when a dog is never given the chance to think for itself, it may struggle to make the right choices when it matters most. The lesson begins to take shape. The puppies are now making a powerful connection, realizing that running up the ramp leads directly to their reward. What once seemed like an obstacle is now a pathway. Through simple challenges like this, their minds begin to sharpen. Puzzle games, hidden objects, even the pursuit of a ball, each one teaching the same fundamental principle: how to think, how to problem solve, and how to achieve a desired outcome. This early mental conditioning lays the groundwork for future obedience. Because when a puppy understands that a specific action, like sitting on command, unlocks a reward, you've tapped into something deeper. The code to communication and the foundation of a well-balanced, responsive dog. As night falls over the yard, a new chapter of exploration begins. The young puppies step cautiously into the darkness, their senses heightened, their curiosity pulling them forward. But they are not alone. Standing watch in the shadows is the sire. Calm, alert, unshaken. His presence is more than protection, it is reassurance. While the puppies roam freely, learning the world beyond daylight, he remains on guard duty. Every sound, every movement, every shift in the night air, carefully monitored. This is his role: to protect, to observe, and to ensure that the next generation can explore without fear.